And just like that, I am in Eindhoven. I'm so excited to be here. This is my first time in the Netherlands, and Eindhoven so far seems like a vibe. The staff have been so lovely, and now I'm making my way to the bus terminal. I have no clue where it is. I'm just following the signs and following everyone, and I'm hoping that I get to where I need to be. It's similar weather to the UK. Let's just start with that. So I have made it on board the bus, and it's literally outside the airport, which is very convenient. It's tap in and tap out. I don't know the prices, if I'm being very honest, but I think I will see it when it comes out of my bank account. I have made it to Eindhoven Central, and wow, this place looks a lot similar to the UK. I feel like the infrastructure is quite similar. Look at all these bicycles. They take their cycling very serious here in the Netherlands. I am finally in the city centre, and everyone is still asleep. The city is so quiet. I'm on my way to this spot I've saved. I cannot pronounce the name for the life of me, but I'm gonna get some Dutch coffee and Dutch brunch. I'm very excited. So let's go and get some brunch together. I have made it to the first stop of today. I am currently at Joie. I hope I haven't butchered that. It is a highly recommended cafe here in Eindhoven. So let's get some food. I am hungry. I was just offered an English menu because the staff saw I was struggling to understand what was on the menu. I was too scared to ask if they have an English menu because I feel like it's a bit presumptuous of me to assume that there will be an English menu in another country that doesn't speak English. So yeah, I was a little bit scared to ask for it, but they do have an English menu, which I'm quite happy for. So yeah, now I can actually understand what is on this. I was getting ready to open my phone and translate everything. I just received my brunch, and how appetizing does this look? It smells so delicious. Also, I got a cappuccino. It is one of the smoothest cappuccinos I've had in a very long time. That's delicious. And it also came with this cookie. It's like a chocolate chip cookie. I haven't tried it. The brunch I went for, this was recommended to me by the staff. So it's basically a sandwich. I went for the meat option. They're homemade atjar. I have no clue what that is. Chili sorodengen and their coconut curry mayo. It all sounds delicious. I hope I'm not allergic to anything. I don't think I'm allergic to anything. So let's try it. I'm excited. I'm excited. It comes on brown bread and white bread. Oh my goodness. There's so much going on in this. The textures, the flavors. It tastes like a mixture of chili with barbecue pulled pork, ginger, and peanut. It's just so delicious. It does have a slight kick to it. So if you cannot handle spice or heat, this is probably not the best option for you. And also if you're allergic to nuts, it's not the best option for you. But apart from that, the flavors in this are so bold. I see why this is a favorite amongst many. Yes, okay. Thank you so much. Yes, please. Thank you. No thanks. Okay. Thank you. They're all so lovely here. The customer service, unreal. And they're quite fluent in English. So if you're an English speaker and you don't know any other language, then this is quite a good place because they're very patient as well, which I love. Cheers. Now that I'm brunched up and all satisfied, it's time to continue exploring this beautiful city. And my battery's at 10%, actually 14% now. It was at 10% like 2 minutes ago. And this is one of my favorite battery packs. I got it in, I worked for the Travel Retail Awards, and this was one of the items I had to review. And yeah, I love it. It lasts ages. The charge in this lasts ages, which I love. My only issue with it is that this bit in here fell out. So because of that, it doesn't actually stay in one place. If this was here, it would stay in one place. That's my only issue with it. But apart from that, this lasts for ages. I have made it to the cathedral and this is what it looks like. This church is simply amazing. It has so much history, completely free to visit. So I am currently heading to one of the best coffee roasters / coffee shops in the city. And it was one that I had saved on my list of places to visit, as well as was recommended to me. Apparently it's a favorite amongst locals. It's tucked away in this little alleyway, which opens up into this courtyard. I cannot begin to describe how cool this place is. It feels like a hidden gem just for locals. The interior is given cozy, cool, creative space. That is what it is given, the exposed brickwork. It has that vintage feel to it as well, which I absolutely love. The service incredibly quick, even though there are only 2 staff, but it's not that busy. So this is one of the most unique coffee cups I've ever seen. How cool is that? It has no handles, literally none. That cheesecake is really lovely. It's very plain. It's a Basque cheesecake with a cream cheese frosting. It's very interesting. A lot of cream cheese going on here. Both of these items came up to just under £9, averaging each item around £4.50. Yeah, £4.50. No, €4.50. What am I saying? They don't use pounds here in the Netherlands. They use euros. I have now left the cafe, which I would highly recommend, by the way. Absolutely enjoyed my visit there. And now I'm currently walking around Eindhoven and something is happening. What is going on? Everyone is dressed up and this is what I imagine Mardi Gras to look like. I really hope I haven't offended anyone, but I really don't know what's going on. Everyone is dressed up and they're all in good spirits. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Whatever is happening. This is so cool. This is so cool. I am feeling quite peckish, so I have come to the downtown gourmet market, which apparently is a well-loved spot amongst locals. They've got a variety of restaurants here, and it seems quite busy, which I love. This place is insane. It reminds me so much of Camden Market. Maybe not Camden Market. I'm trying to think of a covered market in London it reminds me of. But it's so busy, so bustling, and it smells incredible in here. There's so many options, I don't know what to choose. I I am currently at 1910 restaurant. First of all, it is so beautiful inside here. So beautiful. And also so quiet. I feel a little bit awkward filming. But we have to document this experience because it's not every day I come to a fancy restaurant. It's not every day I have beautiful glass like this. And it's not every day my menu comes on the tablet. How insane is that? Now, the prices are definitely given fancy restaurant. Definitely given fancy restaurant, but we're gonna try anything that's Dutch because from this experience and from this trip, I want to immerse myself as much as possible in the Dutch culture and the culture of this city. I am starting with some sparkling water. The bubbles are so fine. Oh my goodness. That is literally one of the best sparkling waters I've ever had. Oh, wow. Now, for sparkling waters, the finer the bubbles, the better it is, in my opinion. These bubbles are like effervescent. They literally just dissolve in your mouth, which I have not experienced before. I've had some very, very harsh sparkling waters where my throat will be burning for a good 2 minutes. But this just melts off the top of your tongue. I love that.
Really nice with the ham in the sandwich.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Loads of green apples, citrus.
Yeah.
All fresh.
Yeah. I taste it immediately. Oh, wow. That's quite nice.
This one is from Argentina.
From Argentina. Okay.
It's really high place, so like 1,500 meters.
Oh, wow.
Wood aging for 12 months.
Oh, wow. I think I'll go for this one. Yes, please.
You're vlogging?
Yes.
Or YouTube? Or TikTok?
YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. All three of them.
Where are you from in England?
So I live in London.
London?
Yes, but I'm originally from the Caribbean,
Really?
St. Vincent and the Grenadines, yes. And I moved to London 7 years ago. Yeah. How about yourself? Is this home for you?
Yes.
Okay.
In a village nearby.
Literally everyone here is so lovely. Me and the waiter, we just had a good 5-minute conversation. That man should be working. We were here chatting and he was giving me recommendations and asking me about my travels, and he was also telling me about his travels. This city has some of the most friendliest people, and also I was pretending to taste wine like I know how to taste wine. I do not know how to taste wine. I'm positive he probably picked up on that because I don't know what I was doing. I just like pretend to swirl it around, and I had a look. Had a little sniff as well. And this one, in my opinion, has a bit more of a tart taste. Oh, I forgot to tell him thank you. This has more of a tart taste to it. Whilst this one, the one I went for, is a bit, it's more fragrant, a bit more fresh. I feel like this would go perfect with fish. So I just received my food and I went for the best of meat, and it basically comes with a soup, a sandwich, and a croquette. And this was recommended by the waiter. Apparently this is the most Dutch thing on the menu. Oh my goodness, that is so flavorful. The white bits are butter. This croquette is simply divine. Think of a meat puree wrapped in seasoned breadcrumbs and deep fried to perfection. It's on a bed of lettuce with mustard on this brown bread, which just goes beautifully together. It's very delicious. This is actually quite nice. Think of a ham sandwich. Instead of using regular bread, it's wrapped in a croissant. This was such a lovely meal. Sadly, it's time for me to go. It is 5:02 and I need to get back. 5:02, it's 3:02 and I need to get to the airport for 5 p.m. at the latest so that I can be there in time for my flight. I'm gonna make my way to this area that is well known for its recent development. It was once an industrial part of the city that's now been transformed into a creative hub. So I want to visit. Apparently, there are loads of independent cafes, and I think most of them are going to close in the next hour. So if I really want to explore and enjoy that space, I need to leave now. So I'm going to finish this last bit of wine and then make my way over there. Also, I'm wearing these shoes from Zara. Uncomfortable, just because it's my first time wearing them, and also I'm wearing very thick socks. So it's nothing to do with the shoe, it's all to do with me. So I had them off the entire time, and now I have to put them back on. They're very comfortable to walk in because it's very cushioned, so it's very comfortable to walk in. However, putting them on and taking them off is a massive task. All made difficult by myself because I chose to wear very thick thermal socks today. So I have made it to Stripe S, which was once a former industrial site turned into a trendy creative hub. And I'm here mainly to visit one cafe in particular, which is right behind me. I went for this small cappuccino, and I'm not gonna lie, the size of this is throwing me off. It is. This was £4, I think. Is it £4? I think it might have been £4. Yeah, it was £4. The proof is in the pudding. Let's taste it. And also, one thing I noticed is that they always give cookies with coffee. Oh my gosh. No. Why does this have to be so good? It's a silky smoothness that is unlike the coffees in the UK that I have personally tried. There's just a silky smoothness about it. I don't know if it's the coffee bean or perhaps the milk they use, but the coffees here are so delicious. It is currently 5:28 and I am back at the airport. I am so tired. Day trips are so exhausting. I think this is the only downside of doing a day trip. It's very exhausting in the end. And I've had about 4 coffees today, and I really don't want to have another one because too much caffeine isn't good. But yeah, I'm back. I've gone for security. I'm literally just sitting in Starbucks to charge my devices because my power banks have run out of juice, both of them. Also, I bought myself a shot glass to add to my collection of shot glasses. This is what it looks like. I also got this Stroop waffle. It's an authentic Stroop waffle, which is Dutch. At first I thought it was a German treat, but it's actually a Dutch treat. And I should have had it earlier because there was a street market that had a stall making them fresh, and that would have been more authentic than a store-bought one. Nevertheless, I bought a store-bought one. Let's try it together. One of my friends really loved this. He raved, well, when we were friends, he raved about it a lot. This is what it looks like. For some odd reason, I was expecting it to be sweeter. It's quite nice. It reminds me a lot of a spiced waffle.